What's up, everybody? This is Fine. We're here, and I'm about to give you guys a top speed tune. This is gonna be an updated top speed tune for the Corvette C7. My previous tune went, I think it was like 276 or something along these lines. I'm gonna eventually do this for, I don't know all the cars, but the majority of the cars that I posted before that was not NOS included wise, I could say. The no NOS tunes, just pure top speed. Because a decent amount of them I've worked with, and they've gained either a lot of horsepower or they've gained a little bit of horsepower. So depending on how that goes, depends on whether or not if I actually post an update for them. Like the C6, for example, that one I'll probably post one eventually once I get that tweaked enough to where I can hit over 305 or something like that. Because I got 305 currently for that right now, but I'll continue talking about that later in the video. But going straight into the tune, it's a 286 tune, so a 10 mile per hour plus bonus off of it, which is great. This one does not include the rear diffuser. I took the rear diffuser off because I was just messing around with cars, seeing how well they did without the diffuser, with the diffuser, because as we all know at this point now, majority of the cars go a lot faster with the rear diffuser, like 10 to I would say 10 to 30 in that range. I haven't seen any car go 30 mile per hour faster, but I've seen them go like 25 mile per hour faster. So it's within that range. But with this one, you do not need the rear diffuser. I found out for some reason taking the rear diffuser off of this, you'll go faster. I went from like a 3.0, I think it was a 301, 302 with the rear diffuser before the update that we got to boost the horsepower, and now it goes 311 with NOS, and with that respectively going to increase by 10, so does the no NOS top speed for it. But this suspension tune and the transmission are a little bit different, but the suspension is kind of in the same category as it has always been. The ride height's always going to be down, front and rear. Into roll bars, I have them down to 1 because I'm trying out something new that I used to do on GT6. So I'm trying now just altering the numbers I normally you would use from there over to here. And then with the compression, you want 26 front and rear. The expansion, you want 36 front and rear. All the way down from natural frequency, no camber, and no toe. If you guys want to do anything, if you guys want to copy exactly what I got here, I have a differential on here, the customizable one. So it's 30 torque, 45 acceleration, and 20 on the braking. If you guys want to use that, you guys can. This is not much of a track tune; it's more of a top speed tune. So if you guys want to try this out on a track, be my guest. You can do that. I'm not gonna say you guys can't do this for track tunes, but this is primarily a top speed tune. Going over to the transmission. So with the transmission, you shouldn't have to mess with the top speed. Like if you buy a brand new fully customizable racing transmission, or even if you guys were using a manual transmission, I don't see a single difference between the two, except for there may be a little bit of a gearing ratio difference. But if it is, there's very minor. But I primarily use the racing ones for now. But the top speed, you shouldn't have to touch it. From my memory, it's a 350 at stock. So all you gotta do is just put put a new, or I don't say new exactly, but refresh it to where you have like you put a new racing transmission onto it. Should give you the 350. If you guys aren't matching that, just set it to 350. And then going to the gears, the only gears that I've messed with is 6th and 7th, and of course the final, because the final is way lower than what it actually should be. But that's how I'm able to stretch the gears out to get to where I'm getting at. So the final from where you guys have it at stock, bring it down to 2.483, and then from there all you want to do is take your 6th gear, bring it to 0.845. You guys should be matching the 510 that I have here. If you guys are having any problems with that, match the rightmost number, not the leftmost number. That's the best explanation I can give you guys, because you guys can be matching the leftmost numbers all the way, but your rightmost numbers are not exactly the same. But with this, I just worked on it, so you guys should be matching the number I have right here. And for 7th gear, you want to shorten that all the way down to 7.67, so it should be roughly in the 600 range, roughly. So if you guys are having a little bit issue and you guys aren't going as fast for like, because I wanted to implement NOS into this also a little bit, but I also wanted to make sure you guys can go a good speed. So your 6th gear is your main driving speed. You are able to draft a decent amount with it, and your 7th gear is primarily for your NOS, but if you guys want to, you guys can draft with it too. But other than that, every other gear I've not touched. If you guys want to mess with those, you guys are more than welcome to. I just mainly get what I can out of the last or second to last gear. Yeah, with that, I'm hoping you guys got it all down, and I'm gonna have to try to show you how well it does. For some reason, and I'll mention this as we get to the get to a certain section on the track. For some reason, and it's kind of confusing me, with no wind whatsoever, it actually, for some reason, gains speed. I don't know why, but it gains a little bit of speed. I'm gonna use NOS to get up to speed, just to be able to get to the back stretch. But yeah, but as I said before, the C6 did increase by 5 with the decent amount of horsepower that it gains. So we'll see if we'll see if I can get it going faster. But yeah, if you guys want to see any tunes I've done for like you can see the cars I'm racing against right now, you guys can post them down in the comments if you guys want to see any of the tunes I have for any of the cars that you guys see me racing. But don't mind the AI being a little bit dumb. Hoping, which would be great, I'm hoping in the next update they make it aware the tunes on the cars that you put into a custom race from your own garage actually utilize the tires. Yeah. As you guys see here, it stays to its age 6 for the turn. I was testing it. The reason why I was in the main reason why I was in the inside the car, the cockpit view, I guess you could say, is because I was able to like fine tune it to the point where I was getting like 0.4, 0.5 mile per hour and 286 mile per hour wise. Yeah, it will hit 286. Pretty confident it's about halfway down, not a little bit quicker than that, maybe by the 40,000 mark. It's not really quick getting up there, but it gets up there. But towards the tunnel, for some reason, it'll I won't say flicker, but you'll see it hit 287. I don't know why it hits that, but it goes right back down to 286. I don't know why it acts like it's like the game acts like there's absolutely no wind resistance in the tunnel whatsoever, which I can kind of make sense, but to gain a little bit of extra mile per hour out of it, it just confuses me, honestly. But yeah, as you can see here, soon, about halfway through the tunnel. It did it to me before. I don't know why. Okay, maybe not. But for some reason, it hit 286 for some reason, and then hit 287 in the tunnel, and then it went back down. I don't know wasn't drafting any of the cars either. But yeah, with that, that'll be the end of the video. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button. Also subscribe for more videos. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments below. And also, if you guys want to see any other, if you guys want to see me do any other tunes I have not posted yet for top speed or top speed with NOS, post them in the comments below. Let me know if you guys want it to be NOS or no NOS. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.